What is up, sucker faces? We have a new map today. This one is actually called Pitfall in Minecraft. And Pitfall, if you didn't know, is a classic Atari game from a while ago. I think it actually came out in '82, I believe. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's when it came out. Okay, so let's read the sign here. Welcome. Actually, I'm gonna turn this to peaceful just so I don't hear these monsters yapping around. Alright, so it says, welcome to Pitfall in Minecraft. The rules are simple. Do not cheat. Do not break blocks. When you reach a diamond block, flip the lever. This opens a checkpoint. Use the minecart track to reach the checkpoints. 4. Collect the gold in chests when you find them. If you have all 5 gold pieces at the end, you are amazing. It is very hard to keep them all without dying. Oh, and I kind of had a typo there. I'll have to edit that. Good luck in this map. There's my YouTube. There's my Twitter. This is Pitfall Harry, if you've never seen Pitfall before. He's the main character. These are all the minecarts, and then if you go down there, there's a bunch of different doors that will lead to checkpoints. So I'm just going to show you guys around here a bit. So basically the whole map is just one big parkour. It's just a big line of parkour. I tried to make it so it's not too difficult, but there are difficult stages in there. So it shouldn't be too bad, but there are the points like 4 block jumps. There are those here and there just to make it so it's not a cakewalk. And these are what would be the checkpoints. So if you come down here in the minecart, you just jump out of the minecart, let it go down to the end or whatever, and then you just come through here. And that's how you would do the checkpoints. When you get to these swords that are in front of these dispensers, or these chests that are in front of these dispensers, they'll give you a sword named, given a different name. This is Harry, so this is the main character of all the Pitfall games. And then silverfish come out of here, and they will attack you. And that's pretty much how that goes. And besides that, all of it is pretty much parkour. I will go through all of it just so you can see how long it is. It is quite long. It did take quite a while. Another checkpoint, so you guys can see most of those. The parkour involves mostly just jumping. I did put some ladders in and some slime blocks, so those are 2 different factors in there too. And something else is, this is one of the gold pieces. And like the sign said, is it'll be super hard to get all 5 pieces at the end, because if you don't die and you have all the 5 pieces, that's insane, because you've just zoomed through the map without dying. That's crazy. Another checkpoint, and if we just keep going through, I think the ladders haven't been introduced yet. There's another spot for the silverfish. This one says Larry, so I did Airy pretty much for everything. Harry, Larry, Gary, Jerry, just to go along with Harry's name. Okay, we keep going. Just more jumps, more jumps, more jumps. Here we go. We got slime blocks. Actually, I probably went past some ladders back there, because I think the ladders were introduced first. But that's okay. So now we have slime blocks. You have to do all those jumps and whatnot. Here's some ladders, more slime blocks. Some of the slime block jumps are pretty difficult, so they may take a while. More checkpoints, more chests. And that is pretty much it for the map. I will just keep going just to show you guys, just to give you an idea of how long it is. And the 5 gold pieces are spread out throughout the entire map, so it should they should be spread out evenly, so it's not like you get 2 at once or something like that. And here we are at the end, and there's some signs over there. Your last gold piece is at the end over there, and that's the map. It's quite a long map. I tried to make it as faithful to the original Pitfall on the Atari as possible. Obviously, you can't do too much in Minecraft that will replicate the game from on the Atari. There's like vine swinging, jumping on crocodile heads and stuff like that. I mean, you could do that, but doing that kinda, I don't know how to explain it. It would just be too easy to jump on like a crocodile head, because then you would just jump over, because there's not that mechanic of the crocodile opening his mouth and closing it like there is in the Atari game. So I did my best. I kind of designed these walls after the Pitfall game. They have, if you look at the Pitfall game, there's like trees in the background with the greenery and whatnot. So that's pretty much how it is. The ground is yellow in the game. And I wish I didn't have to put these glowstone here, but you do need to kind of keep it bright. And I think that's about it for the map. You should play it on easy. That's just one thing to keep in mind, is play it on easy. I mean, you could play it on normal, hard, whatever you want, because the only real enemy there is the silverfish, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. And I think that's about it. You have this big hairy statue here. I mean, I guess we could. I guess I could show you down through the checkpoint system just to see how long it is, because I've never actually took a trip all the way down. Minecart traveling is quite pleasant in Minecraft. Yeah, so we see these checkpoints jump up on the sides here. They're not evenly spaced at all. It's just I just put the checkpoints according to, like, if there was a super hard area, you'd want a checkpoint after it, so I did that. So it wouldn't make it hard. So if you went through the minecart and you had to go to a checkpoint that was way back and you had to redo the super hard area, that wouldn't have been good. That wouldn't have been balanced. So I made sure it was balanced. Boy, this is quite the long trip here. More checkpoints. And I think we're coming up on the end here soon. Alright, here we go. Now we're coming up on the end. And then when you get down here, it's just the last checkpoint. You just hop out of the old minecart and you're done. And that's the map, I guess. That's pretty much the entire map. It took quite a while to do. Maybe 3 or 4 days. Not working like super hardcore, but just, you know, working here and there. It was a lot of fun to do. I really haven't experimented too much with parkour maps. I've done a couple in the past, but they weren't anything as major as this. So I hope you guys enjoy the map. It was a lot of fun to make. And I think that's about it. So we're going to stand here next to Harry. And as always, if you guys liked it, make sure to drop a like. If you really liked it, make sure to subscribe. And I will see all of your beautiful faces later.